Hello and welcome back to the Common Colt Podcast. The Colts Podcast is real takes, no clickbait. I'm Josh Hudgens, joined by Dan Hertzler. Dan, we got it done, baby.
Hey, baby, man, we looked like a real NFL team today. I mean, we were efficient. We were just dominant on kind of both sides of the ball. Not a complete domination. We'll talk about a little bit of the defense here, but definitely up front we were looking good. We were looking really great on offense. We got a lot to say, but hey, you know how we start this, Josh. We do one word reactions. What's your one word reaction?
Guys, make sure to comment your one word in the comments and subscribe to our channel. But my one word reaction is impressed. All around, good, solid team game. I know Stroud had some good passing numbers for rookie, but overall, the team played well and they kept their composure when Anthony Richardson went down, which we're going to talk about in another episode and maybe a little bit today. But I thought the coaching staff did a good job today.
Yeah, I'm gonna just say the word yes. Like just a good old Tiger Woods fist pump.
Fist bump.
Yes. Yeah, that's the kind of game we want from our coaching staff all the way down. Like you said, I mean, to me, this had just Shane Steichen written all over it. All the stuff I saw week one, and I said he was about 75% there. Man, he was right on the ball this game from the get go, from first quarter on, and then all the way through this offense. Whether it was Anthony Richardson or then Gardner Minshew, hey, which we got to say, a real pro effort today. Veteran, just coming in and playing lights out, keeping this game moving. There was a game plan in place. They executed that game plan. If you saw last week, the Ravens struggled against this Texas defense, and so man, this is a great game. This gets me excited for what the Shane Steichen era is going to be.
Yeah, it's interesting. Obviously, watching the game. First of all, Zach Moss. And if I'm going to give a game ball to somebody, I'm going to split this thing in two. Half of it goes to Gardner Minshew for keeping the train moving. Half of it goes to Zach Moss, and then I'm actually splitting the thirds because Shane Steichen deserves a third of it. If I'm giving the game ball out for the win today, honestly, there's really three guys on the team who I thought showed up. The Colts could run the ball today. Gardner Minshew spread the ball around well, passed the ball very well, in my opinion. What do you think about Zach Moss? I mean, we weren't sure how they were going to run the ball today. And we thought if they're going to win, they were going to have to run the ball. And sure enough, they did. Big addition there coming back from that injury.
Huge addition. We were very critical last week of the running game. And again, you kind of wonder if Zach Moss was available week one. Could they have beaten the Jaguars? Had a pretty good chance maybe to do that. But he not only finished runs, but he got that extra yards. Really, I think it was that third touchdown. AR goes out, he's hurt. Minshew comes in, and they just punch the ball down the field, and then he takes it into for the rest there. Yeah, it was just a good run from Zach Moss, who showed not only the ability to finish runs, but a little explosiveness, which has been a knock on Zach Moss over his career. So this is a huge upside that we can actually get out there and have a running back to complement our quarterbacks. But you say game balls, and again, Zach Moss, defensive line, Gardner Minshew all played really well. But it's got to go to Shane Steichen.
Yeah, you're right.
This is a completely different team than
what
we saw last year. And there's something like, we were texting right off the bat, just the start of the game. If you remember last year, we had some of the worst starts to every game. We were 3 and out. We were looking just pathetic. This team had a plan.
The script
They get
was
out
beautiful.
there, they execute it, and they put points on the board, man. This is a good, fun, young team to be watching.
Well, to your point, they come out throwing it. You think a rookie quarterback, not a lot of experience. I mean, they come out first couple plays in his first away game, and he's throwing the rock, and he's looking good, and a few great quarterback design run plays. Obviously, Richardson goes down with the injury, which obviously hurts. And we're going to talk about that, I think, in a future episode, how, Richardson might need to protect himself some. But the truth is, the Colts as a whole are in so much better of a spot with Shane Steichen at the helmet appears. And it's nice now. I'm going to listen to the post-game presser, and I'm not going to hear the line, "We got out-coached today." I'm not going to hear that line. And that's just a freaking awesome feeling, man.
Yeah. Now, hey, I don't want to be Debbie Downer, but are we concerned at all about the pass defense? C.J. Stroud, when he did have time, he kind of tore apart the secondary. I don't know what the final numbers will be, but it'll be close to 365 yards passing. Is there any concern about our secondary?
I'm concerned. Yeah, I'm concerned. Honestly, we knew our cornerback position was thin, and I think I think it's more than we care to admit. I would like this team if Jonathan Taylor does come back to sign a veteran cornerback. The truth is, we're probably not gonna be in contention for any Super Bowls this season. But when you have a rookie CJ Stroud who's under major duress all game, throw for over 350 yards in his second pro game with no interceptions, it probably means that your secondary is kind of garbage, and that's what I felt like they were today. I know a lot of it came in the second half, but regardless, it just wasn't good. It just wasn't good.
Yeah. Yeah, you could make the argument it's a little bend, but don't break defense. They're playing, keeping everything in front of them. But to your point, I mean, you're talking about a second-year quarterback. You're talking about a Texan team that doesn't have a lot of explosive offensive players. Anytime that he had time, and again, hey, we want to give credit where credit's due. CJ Stroud looked pretty good when
we wanted Stroud.
Yeah, he looked good. I mean, when he had time to throw, he made good throws. He threw well on the move, and I do think though that again, we don't want to be downer. Hey, this is a victory. We want to celebrate that. We haven't had a ton of those over the last year and a half. Even though it was against the Texans, we need to celebrate that, enjoy that. But there's a little concern on the back end that our secondary is just raw, and they didn't really show up today, and that's a little disappointing.
It is, but hey, man, it's something to improve on. Obviously, we're going to be eager to listen to what's Richardson's health. Obviously, the Colts are going to play Ravens next week in Baltimore. But hey, Colts win, guys. Let's enjoy that. Don't forget to comment. I want to hear your one-word reaction, who you're giving the game ball to as the Colts get the victory today against the Houston Texans. Guys, again, don't forget to subscribe, comment, and until next time, thanks for watching the Common Colt Podcast.